Hey my Legion, how y'all doing today? I got a special 3-part video. Instead of doing like a couple of different parts, I thought I'd do it all in one video with this, the review of this product being the main part of the video. I wanted to ask you guys a question if anyone's a fan of The Last Man on Earth. I think the show is brilliant. And I've been watching since it started. And it started when my dad was still alive, And I remember my dad said, well, it's a lie. Well, by the second episode, he says it's a lie. He's not the last man on Earth. There's other people. And he's definitely not the last man on Earth now. But in the progress of the show for like the last 2 seasons, has anyone noticed it's getting like a little more depressing? I mean, I think the show is brilliant. I think it's brilliant to take risks like that. Like that Jay Sudeikis character was his brother. And he said his brother was dying. He said, please leave me to die in peace. And so some of that stuff was a real bummer. I'm just curious if anyone feels the same way that I do, or that people think maybe the show's jumped the shark. But I was watching it last night. This night, and I think this thing was really fascinating. And also, it was weird because I'm gonna release this upload this later on in the week, or maybe the weekend. I'm filming on April 23rd. It was weird because on Family Guy they had a repeat about the immunization thing, and they had Sean Penn, and Lois mentioned him playing that one character in the movie Milk, about Harvey Milk, and then in Last Man on Earth they showed a clip of the movie. So I thought that was a weird coincidence. But I was just curious if anyone thinks the show is getting a little depressing, balancing the comedy with really serious stuff and getting depressed. It's been like that for a while, at least in my opinion. Like last year was like that too. I was just curious, like when that guy was having that operation, and they left a cliffhanger ending, or like when she was in the elevator and they left the cliffhanger thing and maybe she killed herself when she was stuck in the elevator. I wonder if anyone had the same thoughts about that as I do. Well, anyway, some other stuff. As a food reviewer, I've had like a revelation. Like, since I've been doing this, sometimes I haven't found out about different products until I became a food reviewer. I don't really think about that because I've never really thought too much about different items coming out. Unless they have made a big marketing campaign. Like, I was very excited whenever, I know I've really started getting into the food thing whenever I'd like McDonald's, I was a big fan of the mango smoothie. Then when McDonald's did that, did a big thing about doing a blueberry pomegranate one, so I should do that and review it on my channel. We have a local McDonald's, so it's pretty easy. But, I mean, I was really excited about when I found there was going to be a habanero ranch quarter pound. I wish they'd bring that back. That was really good. And then it's like, ever since I've become a food reviewer, I've been more aware of different fast food items coming out, even though a lot of the fast food places are not in my area. So, I mean, I'm limited to some of that stuff. I mean, if you're in like a prime thing like in like California or like Florida or something like that, you have access to a lot of these, or New York, you have access to a lot of these places, but not me as much, even though you think Peachtree, there's a lot of different places to eat around here, believe me. Well, anyways, that, and also finding out about different items that I never heard of before. Like, one of the very first guys I started watching before I watched Trav was Reagan Frank 09, who sadly passed away like a month and a half after I met him. But he did like spicy food, and I found out about Takis. I never heard of Takis before. It took me a while to find any, and then I found the only ones that are available here are the Fuego and the Explosion. And then I know Amber was kind of sent me the zombie ones, which were pretty cool. I wanted to try those, and they were pretty neat. A lot of the ones I've tried are like knockoff ones. I actually got a knockoff one at Aldi's I'll be doing sometime. I don't know when. And then other items like sparkling ice. Let me see when I did sparkling ice. I never heard of sparkling ice until I was in Dollar General and I found out by accident. I think I did that back in 2013. Oh, then Lynn Lowry, the horror film actress, responds to some of my comments on Facebook too. It's pretty cool. But not like I never heard of that stuff until my channel. And then another item, and I never heard of Ramune before. And when I first heard of Ramune, that Japanese soda, was when my niece did it on her channel with Kylie. Back in 2013, it wasn't until another year that I was able to find them at Five Below, and I bought some there. And then I got some at the West Side Market last year. And I've done some reviews on them too. So And it's really cool. And one item that I never heard of, because sometimes you don't really think about things like this until you start looking for stuff, being a food reviewer, was popcorners. See, it ties into this review. And the only popcorners reviews, I haven't done one since February 19th, 2016. But I never found out about this item until 2014. And March 13th, 2014, I did cheesy jalapeno popcorn chip popcorners. July 24th, 2015, because the other one was 2014, was 2015 was white cheddar ones. And then February 19th of 2016, I did the sweet chili ones. And this one I found when John and I were at the Dollar Tree in Peach Street, the one close to Tinseltown, the movie place. And this was only $1, which is a great deal. And they had Carnival Kettle, which I never would have thought to get, but since they had it there for $1, I said, what the heck? And I haven't done a popcorners one in a long time. So maybe it might be like once a year I do a popcorners review. I don't know. And it says crispy and crunchy popcorn chips, Carnival Kettle. No artificial anything. Always gluten-free. Never ever fried. See? And it says, this is something else I never heard of until I started doing food reviews, the non-GMO stuff. I never even thought about any of that stuff before. And it says, Our Little Rebellion, born in Liberty, New York. And on the back it says, we love snacks just like everyone else. The crunch, the flavor, the fun. But we're not about compromising and being forced to choose between the junky chips that make you feel bad or the alternative chips that taste like cardboard. I'll tell you what, whenever I did some of that stuff from, that organic stuff from that one place I got at Walmart, I'd have to look that up. Boy, some of that stuff tasted really cardboard. You'd have to really season that up. So that was true. It was, let me look up the organic. Let me see what that stuff was. Now it's going to bother me on the video manager. Organic. Because I remember I did that lasagna meal from them, and it was, you really had to season that up. It was very, it wasn't very good. Let me see. Some of the organic stuff's alright, but this stuff was, where's it at? No. Yeah, wild oats. Yeah, wild oats organic. Chipotle stuff. I mean, some of that stuff wasn't very good. But I did a wild oats one about lasagna skillet meal somewhere. But I didn't put wild oats on it. But I mean, that stuff was like cardboard, or maybe, I know I did it for my channel. I'm pretty sure I did. Well, anyways, it was the wild oats stuff. Like I said, tastes like cardboard. So we said to ourselves, it's time for something different, something better. Wow, 8 minutes in, I haven't tried my product yet. We're always striving for something that everyone will enjoy. Here are some things we do. It shows right here. Different things. Preservative-free, dairy-free, peanut and tree nut-free, double pressed for extra veggies and extra crunchiness, and vegan. Join the rebellion. Trying to hype it up. So let's go ahead and open this up and try it. I knew this was going to be a long video, and I had the idea in my head. I was going to wait till next week to do it, but, you know, probably at work, I'll be thinking about this in my head, and until I do a review, it'll keep bugging me. So I'll do it now. Okay, this is what it looks like. The Carnival Kettle popcorners. Look at that. Pretty cool looking shape. Let's give it a taste. Wow. Very sweet. Somewhat salty. Like kettle chips. And it has like that puffed rice taste, like the puffed rice cakes I did. These are actually really good. And this time the sweetness doesn't bug me. Because the combination of sweet and salty. You know, I don't usually get kettle popcorn. My niece loves it though. I know at the Albion Fair, my niece got a thing of kettle cooked popcorn, big bag for like $8. But I never go to that stand. But I like this very well. I give the Carnival kettle popcorners, sweet and savory, 9.5 out of 10. These are really good. And for $1, you can't beat it. Because usually the other places are like $2, I think. But for $1 at Dollar Tree, if you find these, definitely pick them up. I think you really like them. So until next time, bye please. Take care, my Legion, on this very long video. But I wanted to cover a bunch of different subjects. I hope you liked the video. So, take care, everyone. Oh, and here's that shirt that I got at, wearing that shirt I got from that one place, that Gilbert Sausage they sent me. It's pretty cool. Okay. Whoop. Take care, everybody. It's a summer shirt, too. I never seen summer shirts that's like a t-shirt, but like super thin. Because in the Army, they have winter BDUs and summer BDUs. Winter BDUs were heavier and summer BDUs were lighter. This is something like that, but a lot lighter for a t-shirt. So, take care, everybody.